Call of Duty World at War might be the best campaign in the series, and here's why. The game does not start with your standard Call of Duty training mission. You start out as a prisoner and you manage to escape and basically learn how to play on the fly. This changed things up and it makes the game so damn awesome.
Grab a rifle. We're gonna tear this place apart.
You have to escape through a jungle filled with traps and ambushes. This is definitely one of my favorite intro levels. Right after that awesome escape, you are on a boat and you clear camps, call airstrikes. Usually the level following the intro level slows down, but not here. You can use a flamethrower, and this is as kick-ass as it may sound. Enemies climb up trees and you can burn them out of the trees. I won't lie, for a 360 game, this is bloody impressive. And might I add, you have plenty of blowing up tanks and other things. This game is so damn fun. There's a sniper mission very similar to the All Gilly Up from the original Modern Warfare. You have to run through a building on fire, hunt down a general. This level is freaking badass. Maybe not as iconic as All Gillied Up, but I like this mission a little bit more.
Burning truck! He's on the move!
World at War is one of the most graphic and bloodiest Call of Duty games. It fits the World War II setting and adds to the immersion. Enemies in flames, that is brutal. Shooting them with a high caliber gun results in limbs flying. It really adds to the immersion. Clearing tunnels with a flamethrower is brutal, and even more brutal is doing it with a mother smurfing fire tank. Not only you have to escort a fire tank, but you get to control one. And this might be my favorite tank level in all the World War II Call of Duty games. The controls are literally chef kisses. They're not a pain in the ass. Treyarch had a great tank level in Big Red 1, and they improved in this one. If I have a small negative about this, I find the level a little bit too linear and might have made it more fun if I had a larger battlefield to play in, but it's not really a deal breaker. I have to say some of these levels are really creepy. I would even say borderline horror. There's an asylum you have to go through. The screams, the atmosphere is really haunting.
This place reeks of nightmares and madness.
The level is freaking amazing. I love it. I remember in Big Red 1, there was a bomber plane mission where you change sheets to change weapons and attack different enemies coming at you. They repeated it here and made it even better. You shoot planes, boats, save your fellow soldiers lost at sea. All this combined made this my favorite turret section ever made. Nothing less.
Open fire!
You end the game by storming Berlin, and holy shit, these levels are intense. Enemies are coming from everywhere. The finale is challenging and hectic. It definitely got my blood pumping. Here are my final thoughts. Call of Duty World at War story may be basic, but the gameplay is so solid. It also helps that Kiefer Sutherland, who does a better job here than in Metal Gear Solid 5, and Gary Oldman as Reznov, are so iconic. I love them in this game. It's brutal, fast paced, gameplay is tight, makes this one of the better Call of Duty games, if not my favorite one of all time. I give it a 5 out of 5.